So Sammy had a match with Colt Cabana, which we'll talk about in the actual full review, because there was 2 storylines running concurrently in that match. But after the match, Matt Hardy came out, and it was, I think this was version 1 Matt. So he kind of looked like, it was version 1 Matt, because Team Extreme Matt came out later with Private Party. So
and he had the Matt facts.
And he had the Matt facts on screen, but I wasn't sure if he started out as Team Extreme Matt, then changed into V1 Matt, because he then changed in their same promo. I wasn't sure if he did like 3 changes. Either way, Matt showed some graphics on screen. So you've got Team Extreme Matt and version 1 Matt, who are trying to help Sammy, trying to be the respectable veteran who are trying to help the younger talent, trying to guide this man away from the bad man. But Matt also has Damascus, broken Matt Hardy, who doesn't like Sammy Guevara and is currently feuding with him. So Matt is trying to help him while also feuding with him at the same time, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It is fun. It's like I love the idea of Matt Hardy's amazingly creative brain, and sometimes it ends up popping me to degrees that very few things do. But when he transitioned from V1 Matt Hardy into broken Matt Hardy out there live, so he just kind of ducked his head and then came back up again and went yes to become broken. I had one of those moments where I was just like, I hope no one walks in on me watching this right now. I think that's the mark of when something doesn't work. And yeah. I don't like to say it out loud, because I like Matt Hardy a lot. But this is a very ambitious character he's doing. He's doing 3 now. As if the broken Hardy character wasn't big enough as it is. And we both said, we like the idea of leaning more into that fractured persona, a sort of schizophrenic version of Matt Hardy. But now I'm seeing it play out. The sort of benchmark for this is Mick Foley and those 3 faces. It was a bigger deal. I think he handled the transitions between characters far more effectively, because they weren't done as much, maybe. And when they did happen, they were kind of at the climax of a larger bit of action, as opposed to mid-promo.
So what you're saying is you hate Matt Hardy, you hate this dumb gimmick, and you just think it's a big pile of garbage?
I'm sure that's what the clip version will be titled.
So the comments will think you said.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's a hot take to say Matt Hardy's gimmick is divisive. It's just, I wish I could...
Do you remember when I said this? Do you remember like they did the first Woken Matt Hardy match in WWE, and I was like, yeah, it was fine. Do you remember that? Do you remember how much hate I got for saying it was good?
But what's more frustrating to me is I can't make up my own mind, because sometimes I really enjoy it. Other times I'm like, oh, I don't like this at all. So I'm like, what do I feel?
Well, I mean, I've talked about this before on the show, when I was like, I've been using sort of my friend Tom as this sort of like hypothetical lapsed fan that you could show. And he's a real person, but he's expressed an interest in getting back. And there've been times where I've been watching AEW, and like last week's episode's a great example, where I'm like, yeah, this is the episode you do want to show to a new fan, because it's so engaging, and it's a good benchmark for being like, this is just a consistently good show throughout. There's nothing in there makes you go like, oh, what's this? Or that was crap. It's just solidly good. But there have been times where you've had those solidly good episodes of AEW, and then Matt Hardy does something that, like, Vanguard 1 pops in, and you're like, yeah, this might be a bit of a, this is a shutting door moment for those new fans to be like, nah, there's probably a reason I did walk away from wrestling.
It's an incognito browser opening moment. We all know what those are.